Good morning. Good morning, praying for you. Good morning, Trishy. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Donna MC. Good morning, sister. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. Good morning, Becky Lynn. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone's night? Welcome to Tuesday. Was it like Taco Tuesday? Taco Tuesday. Good morning. I hope everyone had a good night. Got some sleep. Lisa was on a few times, but what else is new? Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. So when I was in Krista's live the other day, I never read the chat. Right? I just didn't read the chat. I cannot do two things at the same time. I have ADHD. I'm medicated. I cannot read the chat and form a sentence in my brain at the same time. I can't do it. So I wasn't reading the chat, so I didn't know there were questions. Then people got up into the boxes, and then they talked about whatever. So you have questions, I got answers. I have some answers, okay? Some answers. Someone asked, how was I as a parent? Okay, not quite sure what that has to do with TikTok, but I'll answer it for you. I was not a perfect parent. I had my drug addiction when my kids were very little, and I had a best friend who lived a block away. So my kids would go over there and play with her kids a lot, and they would stay there, and they just stayed over there a lot. I missed important things in their lives that I wish I hadn't missed. Like the kindergarten play, or so I did miss that stuff. I'm not a perfect parent, but I got my shit together. And then I never missed another fucking thing at all. I did the sleepovers, the parties, birthday parties, other people's parties. I took them to the movies, the aquarium, the zoo. I did normal parent shit. Okay? Did normal parent shit. I went to all their school functions. I went to all their games. Dropped them off at practices. Good morning, Juliana. I did all the things. You know, all the things a stay-at-home mom does. Yeah, all those things. I did those things. Good morning, Breezing. Thank you for the heart me. Did I do them when my kids were super little? No. Do I regret it? Of course. But show me one perfect parent. Show me one perfect parent who was addicted to something. One perfect parent who was addicted to something. Good morning, Marianne. And you tell me what kind of a parent you were. Okay? Okay. What else? Some people say I have changed. I have changed. I have gotten a little bit more feisty, a little bit more spicy. I don't let people walk all over me. Good morning, Vic. My bestie, Vic. I don't let people walk all over me. And I always have to say this, but these are my opinions and my opinions only, not my friends' opinions, not anyone else's opinions. They're mine. Okay? They are mine. Good morning, Sober. But so yes, I have changed a little bit in that aspect, you know. Good morning, Boozy. Boozy. I have to say that a couple times because Vic likes when I say boozy. So yeah, I have changed in that aspect. These were the questions that I was in Krista and Lena's live the other day. Good morning, Michelle Lynn. How are you? And apparently there were a lot of questions in the chat. So these are the questions I picked up from the chat and the people in the boxes after I left the live. So I'm just answering said questions. That's all. Other people say I have not changed. They say I have not changed anything and I'm still doing the same old behaviors. Good morning, Kat. The same behaviors, the same stuff. I'm good, Michelle Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, Fireball. I have changed. I barely let people up in boxes. That is so I have control over what is said and not said. Because as we all know, people will say stuff in boxes and other people have a problem with it. So, you know, it's just me. It's on Krista's YTS. So, I just control my own life, you know. I don't, thank you, Boozy. I don't let people in the boxes a lot of the time because I want to control what happens. That way, people can't say, this happened to me, and you didn't stop it. Okay, well, now nothing's going to happen to nobody because it's just me. It's just me. Okay? So for those who say I have not changed, you obviously haven't been in my lives for the last, 4 months. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. Thank you, Boozy. So, you haven't been in my life to know that I have changed. So, to be fair, you should probably check out my lives now before you compare me to before. Okay? Alright, what else was asked? What is that? Oh, people said that I steal other people's... Good morning, Mess Up. I steal other people's content because I'm asleep at night. And so when I wake up, I go watch everyone else's videos. Good morning, sweets. About Lisa. And then I make my content based off what they said. Okay. I get my content the same way everybody else does. I have a program that records all of Lisa's lives, okay? And my program records her lives, and then guess what? When I wake up in the morning, I can watch them, you know? And most of my live is just, or most of my videos are just recapping what she said. That's not stealing other people's content. That's telling you what Lisa said in her live. It's two totally different things. I know, Michelle Lynn, you may not understand this live. I'm sorry, honey. I don't know, that's my train of thought. But, still, yeah, I don't take other people's content. Good morning, Bernadette. If I do take someone else's content, I give them credit. I always give credit. I try to always give credit. Okay. Am I perfect? No, but 99.999% of the time, I give whoever credit. I also will ask ahead of time, like the 911 call where I directed people to go to Leo's page, stuff like that. I asked them in my live if I could say something, and they said yes. So, also, my email's in my bio. Okay, so people send me stuff at night. They'll send me the pictures of Lisa eating or whatever, and they don't want credit. They don't want credit. Or they'll drop the pic in my comments on my video, so therefore I can use the pic in the video, right? Get it? So I'm not taking anyone's content. I get up in the morning, I watch the lives on my program, and I just recap what she said. So how that's stealing people's content, I don't know. But okay. So anyway, so that's that. What else? People say that I don't have any limits, that I will talk about or use any situation for monetary gain. That's not true. I will not talk about kids, grown kids, little kids, babies, whatever it is. I won't do it. I won't do it. People have asked me all sorts of stuff about kids, and I won't do it. So there's that. You still may be cuts up my watermark after telling you do not seal. Wait, what? Oh, Nookie. Hi, Nookie. No, that's a train of thought. Oh, but anyway, so I have the same program that Nikki has. So, anyway, so what else did people have questions about? Oh, Snickers. Snickers did tell me that I should change my content. She did. And I told her I wasn't going to change my content for anybody. Good morning, Lori. If I ever decided to change my content, I would change my content myself. Like me, because I wanted to. My choice, right? Not because someone else told me to. So yes, Snickers is right. I did say that. I did tell her I would not change my content for anybody else. That's absolutely true. So, what else? Oh, I mean, if anybody had any questions, really all you had to do was say something or drop me a DM. You know, my DMs are open. So, one more thing. I also never said that a certain person was a dictator. I'm not quite sure where that came from. I don't know. I never said dictator. But in case you need a recap of what I said, that live is on my YT. So, but yeah, if you could point out where I said dictator, that'd be great, because I don't remember saying that. But I think that's it. I think that covered most of what people were complaining about. And you took care of it immediately. Yeah, absorbing me. I try. I'm not perfect, right? People, and this is why I don't let people in boxes a lot of the time, because I can't control what they say. I can't. I cannot. And then I will take the blame for that. So I don't. I don't let people up in a box a lot. You know. That's just for my protection and everybody else's. That way people can't say, oh, so, like, okay, it got twisted the other day, and it was said that Creative got up in my box, and she talked a bunch of smack, and whatever. That live was posted. I went back, and Creative got in the box, said, oops, that was an accident. Could someone let me down? We laughed about it, and they let her down. She never talked smack about anybody. People who take one thing and then they run with it. But the problem is, it's like, when we were kids, remember what was that game we played with the phone, like the telephone game? One person says one thing, and by the time you get to the end, it's a completely different statement. Good morning, Charlene. Uh-oh, what happened? Can you not hear me? Can you not hear me, Boozy? Good morning, Ann. But anyway, that was that. That was just answering some of the questions in the chat. And I'm not against having a live where if people want to come in and ask me something, I can do that. It was on your end, okay. Okay, Boozy. Boozy. I just know big licks when I say that. But anyway, how is everybody else? What is the tea on the TikTok streets? What's going on? What happened last night while I was asleep? I was in a live the other day and I was trying to work some stuff out with people. It didn't quite get worked out, but that's okay. But the people in the chat apparently had a lot to say. And I didn't read the chat. I didn't see the live until this morning when I finished watching it. So I was just answering some things that were brought up by people. That's all. I'm glad it makes you smile, Boozy. So, but no one's picking on me. It's just, people talking. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't care. I don't care, but I will defend myself. I will defend myself. But Snickers was totally right when she said I wouldn't change my platform. Because she did tell me that. I had to change my platform. Well, I don't have to do anything. When I decide to change it, I will. I will. When I decide. For me. My decision. I don't want to do something because someone told me to, I mean, there's 5,000 other people who talk about Lisa. I don't understand why I get the slack I get. We're all doing the same thing, right? We're all doing the same thing. So why am I getting so much slack for the same thing everyone else is doing? Now, do other people cover other people besides Lisa? They do. They do. And I've thought about that. But, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, if I decide to change my platform, I will. But I'll do it for me. Because if I change it for someone else, I'm not going to be happy, right? I'm just going to be going along with something because someone wanted me to. I don't want to do that. But no, she wasn't wrong. She was correct when I said that. I thought that asking what kind of parent I was a little weird. But hey, if y'all want to know stuff, just ask. Yeah, that's true, Anne. It was also said that I can't keep the same group of friends. I just want to point out one little thing. Just because you don't see someone in a box doesn't mean we are not still friends. Someone does not have to be in a box on TikTok to show me they're a friend. That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard. That's crazy. People... I can be friends with someone when they're not in a box. Oh, also it was brought up one other thing that was talked about a lot in the live, so I'm going to bring it up. Me meeting someone else on this app. We were supposed to meet, but this is what happened, okay? And I'm not mentioning names. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Way back when Bouncer, oh shit, I said her name, or whatever. Bouncer and I talked about meeting, okay? But she never had loads that came down here. Well, unbeknownst to me, she did not tell me this. She didn't tell me this, but she asked if there were any loads she could get by me. Okay, now she didn't run this by me. Nothing was said to me, but they did have a load she could pick up down by me. Well, she only gave me like 24 hours notice. I really did have to take my husband to work the next day. The one day that I had, and she knows that I take him to work. She knew this. Okay. She also knew that he was going to have to go to work. Now, could I have tried a little bit harder to meet her? Yes. But it is what it is. I don't know why everybody's so hung up on that. It's, you know, she didn't seem upset at the time. It didn't affect our friendship. We never skipped a beat. It's not like this was a planned thing for weeks on end, and we both agreed to it, and we picked stuff out, and it wasn't like that. I literally had 24 hours notice, and it was the one day I had to take him to work. So I could see maybe if we had planned this out for like a long period of time, and we had, like, you know, maybe seeing if his dad could take him, or, you know what I mean? Like, we had time to work it out. But we didn't. She just sprung it on me. And if she's being honest, she will tell you the same thing. It was not a planned weeks on end trip. I literally had like 24 hours notice. Like I said, I could see if, you know, we had planned this out and it was like a big thing. We didn't do that. So, just so everyone's aware. I think that's all people talked about. What else? Is there anything else someone wanted to know? I think that was everything. I'm not going to make plans either, Ann. I'm not. You know, I don't like the people. But, you know, it is what it is. We didn't meet, and, you know, that's okay. You should never feel obligated to have to meet someone on TikTok that you don't know, you know? They do mess up. They keep bringing up, this is the thing. They bring up old stuff because they don't have anything new. They still want to harp on me, but they don't have anything new. Good morning, Carrie. I don't even know why, Charlene. I don't know why they care, but yeah, it's always old stuff because I have changed things. They don't want to admit it, but I have. That's why I'm always alone a lot of the time, because that way I can control what happens. Unless it's someone who's been up here before, we typically it's just me. Because otherwise, it just gets messy sometimes. And I don't want to do messy. I cover Lisa. That's messy enough. Okay, I don't need any extra mess. Lisa gives me just enough mess. Okay. Morning, you heifer. I hope you're feeling better, Miss Kimmy. Kim's back home, y'all. She's not in the hospital anymore. She's back home. My bestie heifer over there is back home. Yeah, Charlene, yes, I'm going to agree with you on that. I am going to agree with you on that. But you know what? It didn't used to be this toxic. People used to get along. People used to be friends. Uh, did everyone always agree with what everyone said? No. But suddenly now it's just constant fighting amongst each other. They are, and they can be. But I've also come across some really, really nice people too. I agree, Michelle Lynn. You should love everyone. Yes. I mean, I don't wish ill on anyone. I really don't. I hope everyone succeeds. I hope everyone does well. And by everyone, I really do mean everyone. I hope everyone does well. Whether I like you or don't like you. I don't wish harm on anybody. I mean, this community, I don't know what's happened. I don't. It didn't used to be like this. You know, I think if people work together more, that would be great. You know, if people, I don't know, just more positive, work together. Instead of always just like fighting amongst each other. It's just too much fighting, you know? It's too much. Yeah, I don't know what happens at night because I was asleep, girl. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happened. I was asleep. All I saw was the Lisa stuff. But did y'all see someone offered her a bottle of water and she said no? Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle Lynn. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people can't agree to disagree. We're not all gonna agree. That's okay though. I think the agreeing to disagree thing, I wish more people did that. You're welcome, Michelle Lynn. I'm so sorry you're sad. Good morning, Stacy. Yeah, I don't understand the background check thing, Charlene. I don't know. I don't do the real life stuff, you know. I don't agree with any real life stuff. That's just wild to me. Yeah, I mean, we all learn from different opinions, you know. I might not like your opinion, but I'll listen to you. I don't know, Charlene. I don't know. I don't know. Some people are just, I don't know, toxic, you know. I'd prefer to just be by myself than be amongst all the toxicity, or however you say it. However you say it, go ahead, make fun of me. That's fine. Good morning, Marie. Oh, Stacy, it happens all the time. It's weird though. Yeah, that's true, Charlene. I don't do any of the political stuff because that's just no. I just stay over here on the rackhead side of TikTok. Hi, Tig. You want to say hi? Michelle Lynn would love to see you. Here, put your little face up there. Put your little face up there in the square. See, Michelle Lynn, look at my hair buns, and look at the little square up there. You'll see Tigger. I'm trying to put her face into the. You see her, Michelle Lynn? Put your face down there a little bit so Michelle Lynn can see you. Put your face down there. Come on. There you go. Put your face down there. I'm trying, Michelle, and I'm trying. It's Tigger's head. Yeah, it's Tigger for you. I'm trying, Michelle. I'm trying. Put your head on her. Here, put your right there. Put your up a little bit. Up a little bit. Come on, Tigger. She'd be. There we go. There we go. I'm trying, Michelle, and I'm trying. You see her? I'm trying, girl. There you go. That's probably as much kitty as you're gonna get. There you go. There you go, Tiggy. I'm rubbing her head. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Put your face up there. There you go. Now you just put your whole head there. Okay. You're welcome, Michelle Lynn. I tried. She's got a mind of her own though. But you know, for once she's over here. There you are. She's trying. Now she's probably gonna put her butt there, but you know. And you're welcome. I know you've been wanting to see her. I know you've been wanting to see her. Hi, Tig. Oh, but she's just being needy today, y'all. She's all up in my face. Go ahead, get up in the square. There you go. Tell everybody hi. She's got a mind of her own, you know. Cats. I tell you, you can't control them. It's like people on TikTok. It's like trying to get everybody in the same line is trying to herd cats. Thank you, Charlene. I think she's pretty cute, but, you know, I'm a little bit biased. Just a little bit, though. Yeah, Michelle Lynn, she's spinning around. She puts her face in my face, and she puts her, like, she got her tail in my face now. Now she's, you know, just pay attention to that square, and you'll probably see her off and on. Which, I don't know why that square is there, y'all. Right? Like, this square up here, I don't understand that. I don't know why there's a hole in my hair. I don't know. That's my classic saying. I don't know. But I really don't know. I don't know why there's a hole there in my hair. I know they today the job. Better start taking lessons. I don't know. Oh, Charlene, what's wrong with your you have a job or you need a job? I do not know. Date today. Oh, your job, you're just unsure. Yes, Tay. Hi. Hi. You gonna say hi? No? No? Okay. No, I have a job. I mean, a couple months ago. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Charlene. That's scary. Hopefully you don't lose your job. Hopefully you don't lose your job. That's a lot of people to lay off. Jeez. I don't watch the news because it's sad. You know, like every time I turn it on, it's all bad news. It's all bad news. Kind of like TikTok. Sometimes you open up TikTok and it's just all bad. Like, I'm going to do a lesson one of these days to show y'all how to change your FYP. Because I've changed my FYP. And I'm telling y'all, it's all babies and like rug cleaning. Oh, and soap. Soap ASMR? I don't know, but... Ooh, and then glass cutting fruit. You know? Glass cutting fruit is a thing. I don't know, Charlene. I don't know because I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Yeah, mess up. I really don't watch the news. I don't. I find out stuff on TikTok when people say something, or I might catch a headline when I'm like checking the news, but Right, Sam? I watched the weather. The weather is safe, okay? Well, not really safe, because, you know, we were at 110 degrees yesterday. It's June, right? It's June. That's, you know, getting to be end of July weather. And then August, we hit like 115. I'm terrified for August now. I'm just going to hibernate. I'm going to go shopping July 31st, which is my mama's birthday, by the way. July 31st. I'm going to go shopping and then not leave the house for a month. Oh, sweets. I'm sorry. I'll continue to pray for Tatted. Oh, 99. Michelle Lynn. Make sure you stay hydrated. Don't go out in the weather too much. Yeah, we'll probably be like 105 today, 105, 110. With the heat index, yeah. Good Lord. 115 in Jersey, that's hot for you. That's like our weather. You're welcome, Michelle Lynn, of course. 51. Get out of here, Fluffy Paws. You're not welcome. I'm kidding. But 51, I would unalive someone for 51, okay? Yeah, that's crazy for Jersey. That's hot. Jeez. Good morning, woman of God. Virginia, huh? Yeah, that's hot. You are getting hot. It's snowing somewhere. Mess up. Shush. I want the snow. I want the snow, please. Snow, please. 65 in Washington. Y'all get out. If you are under 70 with low humidity, you are not allowed in here. Get out. Out. I do not want to hear about your pleasant weather. Yeah, Michelle, and that square is always there, right up here. Hi. That square is always there, and I don't know why. But yeah, if you watch that square, Michelle Lynn, sometimes Tigger will appear. 75. Fluffy, pause. I'm telling you, I would unalive for 75. I hate the summer. I hate it. I complain all summer long, right? I complain. I go in kicking and screaming. Good morning, Lisa. I do not like the heat. Meanwhile, I live in Satan's asshole, but, you know, I don't like the heat. Good morning, Lisa. Another Lisa. See, I'm going to have to use, like, your other thing so no one gets confused, because I have two Lisas now. 103 in Indiana. Good Lord, you guys are hot. I don't even want to think about that, Charlene. But y'all getting some heat. Getting hot for y'all. Oh, thank you for popping in to say hi. I hope you have a good day. But, alright, y'all. I'm going to end because Hubsies is going to be up soon. Probably any minute. So I'm just going to get off live. But I will be back later. Probably later this morning. I hope everyone has a good day in case I don't see you. And Michelle Lynn, like I said, always pay attention to that little square, and you might get to see the cats. So, alright, y'all. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.